Hey, my name is Joel Hazard and Outlaws. It's a game about some unnamed Marshal, ex-Marshal, whose wife get killed and his wife get and child get kidnapped by a scrupulous, no good oil cattle baron. It's essentially brings the spaghetti western to life with exciting characters, exciting action, and authentic looking locations and brutally punishing gameplay. Where ammo is limited. The skill is totally based on... A skill level is purely based on your ability to aim and shoot. And also strafing a lot so you don't take too much damage. And for a game of this nature, it even has a stamina bar. But it's a bit of a pain to make you run properly in Windows. But I have somewhat succeeded. So the only thing is that whenever you try to go into menus to change controls to something more useful, the screen goes absolutely bonkers for a bit. I have no idea. And it comes along with a couple of extra missions and a story mode. It has hand animated cutscenes of great quality, and they're short, they're sweet, and they look really great. Of course, by modern standards, this game looks brown as butt. And anime variety is practically non-existent, and each level is fully ended by a rather brutal boss fight. And there are absolutely no handholding, so sure I have a map, but does it looking that I have no idea where you're supposed to go at any given time. But the music is kick-ass, the gameplay is smooth, it gets the job done, and enemies are somewhat memorable, in that they never shut up about, "Where are you, Marshal?" Like they have nothing else better to do. And yes, there's a stamina meter in action. Once the stamina gets below a certain point, you start breathing really heavily, slowing down his movement and being very irritating with adding a very terrible sound effect. There's also some mild puzzles here and there, but those are, due to the simple nature of the graphics, are usually fairly simplified. It generally resorts to pick up item or flip a switch or find a key. Unless it's one of those where you have to, find a shovel and dig a hole, or blow up a wall with a dynamite. yes. Also, every time we restart to go into quick save, the game starts flickering in and out, and if you try to adjust the controls, the screen will go absolutely insane on you. But it's a great fun, you know. It's one of the few really good Western games out there. That is distilling the Clint Eastwood style of bringing the law and bringing the pain to life. Only a fool would complain about that. But since all the enemies are 2D sprites, they're kind of flat and have a bad habit of hiding against walls. It is half the difficulty because there is absolutely you cannot see them. Which make almost all encounters into a quick draw duel. Or, you know, capping them from so far away as gameplayly possible. But what else would you expect from a game of this nature, huh? So for example, up there is a man. No, he was an X-Man. Also, yes, there's an addition. A cowboy is not known for having great bullet resistance. The difficulty adjusts reaction time, damage output, and how much punishment this Marshal can take. Because calling him cowboy would be a bit wrong, because what he is a murder machine. Which means that half of the challenge comes from there's the very distinctive lack of resources. As in, there are resources around, but the healing is severely limited. And enemies are relentlessly brutal. And the damage and how much damage you do to them seems to be very inconsistent. I'm not entirely sure where it's if it's based on body parts or what it is. And naturally, e-hunting is an important feature. You got shot to death. So yeah, at the story mode you get several additional unrelated historical missions, and you have a multiplayer that's probably not much to write home about. Also, the difficulty is good, bad, and ugly, and each is followed by a brilliant cutscene.
She got a voice on her, almost as pretty as yours, Hannah.
Shall I write a list for you?
Nope, got it in my head, Hannah.
You better have.
How much more Western can you get than a lanky 2 meter tall Marshal murdering bandits, and in order to rescue his daughter. Anyway, see you around next time.